Oof. Oof. Oh. Knocked a silly.
You nasty.
What's up, women, we bets? It's your man behind the cam, aka Directornasty, here for another death battle reaction. In today's reaction, we got Venom, natural nemesis and enemy of Spider-Man, versus Crona from Soul Eater. Now, we all know Venom from Spider-Man, aka Eddie Brock, who got his powers from a symbiote from space that just happens to take the shape of Spider-Man because he views Spider-Man as his enemy. Venom is a dope character. A recent movie just came out maybe a year or two ago with Tom Hardy. That Venom movie was one of the best ever. He's actually technically not quite a villain, but more like an anti-hero, and that he doesn't like Spider-Man, but he's not really going out of his way to just like murder people. No, actually that's not fair. Venom loves murdering people, especially biting off heads, but I happen to enjoy Venom a lot, more so than a lot of other Spider-Man villains. Crona, you won't hear me talk about a lot about Crona because honestly I haven't seen or read Soul Eater yet. I don't know much information other than I know her mother was OP, her powers are OP, and she's expected to become some demon god or something like that, so I don't have much information on Crona either. I'm expecting this death battle early on. I'm just going to say Venom because I don't know much about Crona, but as you know, as we get information, things change. Hey, if you made it this far and you haven't already, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like. We drop death battle reactions, we drop other abridged reactions 3 times a week on the channel. If you want to catch me live, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Links to my Patreon and socials will be in the top pinned comment and also the description below. Venom vs. Crona death battle coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Directornasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.
In the faraway reaches of space, the Clintar rose from a living darkness.
The Clintar.
One of these amorphous symbiotes was Venom.
Who was a freaking loser? Hey, don't look at me. All the goop aliens were saying it. So they kicked the poor
It's
slime
true.
ball straight off the planet.
It's
In
crazy to
its
think
exile, the
Venom
symbiote
was a
underwent a number
loser
of misadventures which firmly
in
shaped
his
its
own world,
personality.
comes to
It
Earth, and
bonded
he's
to
like
a
the
heroic
strongest thing
soldier
ever.
rescuing a violent monster who committed genocide, and apparently Deadpool.
Damn.
Uh,
Venom's so messed up in the head.
Eventually, the symbiote was
Deadpool.
discovered by Peter Parker, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It gave him a pretty slick black suit and awesome new powers. But after finding out it was a confused
Has
raging
8
psychopathic
symbiote
alien, he
children. I
decided
didn't
to
know that.
exercise it with the power of Christian Rock.
A wise decision, although ill-timed. as this
The
adventure
power
caused
of
the symbiote to
Christian
finally meet
Rock.
Its greatest partner, Edward Brock.
A super loser. Well, no, they actually
A
became a
super
horrifying
loser.
monster with all of Spider-Man's powers and then some.
Their mutual hatred of Spider-Man caused the symbiote to bond to Eddie like no host ever before. They were perfect, a terror in the night, an unstoppable demon. They were Venom.
It even cured Eddie's cancer.
Sort of. It's complicated.
Apart from Spider-Man's webbing and web-crawling powers, Venom can use shape-shifting to mold his body into cool doodads. Swords, shields, tendrils, worm monster things, even wings. Yeah, imagine seeing this guy flying.
We didn't
outside
really
your
get to
window
see him use
at
wings.
night.
That would've been...
Well, good luck sleeping ever again.
Venom can camouflage his entire body, heal severe wounds like impalement and lost limbs, see all around him at once, and psychically project emotions onto others. Venom does not possess the spider sense that allows Parker to react in microseconds. He can still keep up with all the usual Spidey gallery.
Of
Plus,
course.
while symbiotes have a severe weakness to high-pitched sound and heat, he's developed resistances to them.
Like when he took this
Really,
big explosion,
resistances.
or when he survived a sonic scream from
Skeptical,
some
but
mutant
okay,
gremlin that
I'll listen
shattered
to it.
all glass.
One of these students.
Buckle up, it's all Gloomsville from here.
Oh,
Deal with it.
jeez.
I don't think I know how to deal with this situation.
Throughout their childhood, Crona was abused by their mother, Medusa. A witch
Crona, sex
obsessed
and gender
with
are unknown.
You can
Referred
see where
to
this is going.
gender
And
neutral.
my
Oh,
own
okay.
is such a fangirl. Hey, why don't I make my own kitchen? So she
Crona can become a
child
demon
is
god. Yeah,
a
see,
bunch
that's
of
all I
crazy
know. That's
experiments.
all I know
That
about
kinda sounds
Crona.
like something you do, Wiz.
Don't be silly. I only use actual guinea pigs.
Crona,
Part of
5
Meister's
foot,
great
15,
experiment included
experimented
bonding
on
Venom to a
since
weapon,
birth.
much like the Meisters
Jeez.
of Death Academy.
A demon weapon. Stress and loneliness are weaknesses.
A bit more literal.
Ragnarok used to be your run-of-the-mill transforming weapon person until Medusa melted him alive in black blood.
Black blood being another experiment of hers. Blood is, in fact, this same black blood, which they can remotely control. It can be used to heal wounds and even harden as a sort of internal armor.
Cooking Rag's
Way.
black blood turned him into a brand new weapon that was literally poured into Crona's bloodstream.
From that
Oh,
point on,
no
Crona and
way.
Ragnarok were two halves of the same person. The meek and tortured child firmly attached to their loud and brazen
Oh,
weapon.
And
that's
Raggy has that
wild.
Blood control too. They can yank poor Crona around like a puppet. They can use black blood to create wings, thorny vines, all kinds of weapons. And big
So
ass
she's
needles.
literally, okay, this is a battle of
Needles.
people and their host. So who has a better host?
Sword. That thing's messed up.
Oh,
Like the
man.
Meisters, Crona can wield their own soul in combat. Amplified by Ragnarok has a technique called scream resonance. Think of it like hooking an electric guitar up to an amp, though more akin to a screeching banshee on LSD.
No,
Okay.
you play.
I don't.
Oh.
It's incredibly powerful, causing internal damage to foes and making Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah.
cutting power.
Oh, no, yeah, Crona got this in the bag. No, Crona's gonna win this.
With this weapon at
Yeah, I don't need to see anymore. Yeah, sorry, Venom. Crona's about to beat you. I'll be absolutely surprised if Venom wins this. Absolutely surprised.
They went around. They can cut through a whole ghost ship, cover the moon with sound waves, open the moon's mouth. What the hell is wrong with that moon?
Crona and Ragnarok have held their own against multiple Death Academy students.
Blood to crush a whole goddamn Ukrainian city.
While this city isn't named,
Yeah, sorry,
it's a
Venom.
similar metropolitan area in Ukraine, Kiev, for instance. With this in mind, Crona must have created over 9 trillion tons of black blood, enough to fill over 6 billion Olympic swimming pools.
Yeah, Venom. Oh, you're in trouble. So from the early estimation, everything that they went over Venom, we pretty much already knew about Venom. The background, how you got the symbiote. The one thing we learned was that, one thing I didn't realize, I guess I want to say, is that as a symbiote went through its life, it collects genes and keep those experiences from those previous people. So Eddie Brock actually has, I don't want to say he has the powers of the previous wearers of the Venom symbiote, but apparently he benefits from those experiences, which is something I never even realized. Now, when we want to talk about Crona, we came in knowing nothing about Crona, and just based off of this very brief explanation of Crona, I see no reason why Crona shouldn't win. This is a battle of two people that just happen to have hosts in them that are very OP, but in my opinion, Crona's host is like league stronger. We're talking like, I can't even really quantify, like Venom has done some good things, some great feats, but the things I've heard Crona is doing, and not to mention from the moment that I realized that Crona's attacks are sound and frequency based, yeah, Venom's in deep trouble. So we'll see if Venom pulls it off. Hey, if you made it this far and you haven't already, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video. Death Battle fight is coming up right now.
Hello?
Poor Crona always looks so
I wanna
tired.
be alone.
Hey, pay attention, you turd.
Wow.
Ah, lucky day! 2 brains for the price of 1.
Wow.
I don't think I can handle this right now.
That's not gonna work. Jeez. Whoa, they got Venom using all kinds of moves he did not use against Bane.
It's ours. Dinner time.
Here it comes. Yeah, oh man, and she's fast. Oh, what a combo. Oh my god. Oh man, this is basically like a stand battle.
He's gone? What is he?
We are the ones hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes
That was a good poem, though. Oof. Oof. Oh. Knocked a silly.
I know.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, that moon is creepy, bruv. This Crona thing in her is evil. This is wild. Ooh. Oh my God. Nah, that's not it though. I don't think that's over.
We are your nightmare.
Come on, Venom, what you got?
I hate you.
Man, these symbiotes really need to stop picking
Bro, these symbiote fights,
fucking crazy.
Venom
this is
was
one
certainly a tricky
easily
opponent.
one of the most
Shapeshifting
eeriest
before
fights
a
I've
multitude of
ever
weapons
seen.
kept
There
Venom
was
on
just
guard.
so much
Unfortunately,
going on.
Venom lacked the power needed to keep up a prolonged fight.
Yeah.
Using Black Star's speed makes for a pretty clear difference. Crona could reach Mach
for sure.
9,000, while Venom only topped out around Mach 2,000.
And while Venom has shown incredible physical strength that puts Spider-Man to
Absolutely.
shame, he could never compete with 9 trillion
Yeah.
tons of Mad Blood.
That Mad Blood fleet, or that Mad Blood feat,
Black blood totally made
OP,
Crona could
not a
push out
chance.
Any of Venom's attempt at being a puppeteer. Final nail in Eddie's coffin was the
Oof.
fact that half of Crona's arsenal was sound.
Thank you.
Venom's kryptonite.
Literally, the half,
Venom did gain
I said the
notable resistance to
entire
sound attacks,
arsenal was
so
sound
he
based.
needed to determine
Like,
if
you could
Crona's
get
sonic waves
resistance,
were
but
great
like,
enough to effectively
you're
harm
not,
him.
yeah, no,
Who
no,
shattered
no.
every window in 10
Contrast, in order to engulf the moon, Crona's sonic waves must have reached over 275 decibels.
And yes,
Jeez.
that's considering the weird size and shape of the moon.
Oh,
just
that
look at
moon
that
is so
freaking thing.
creepy.
Sure,
It gives me
275 is more than 244,
yeah,
but
Zelda
that's still
vibes.
a
The
lot. Great.
Majora's Mask
Crona's
moon.
sound attack
Oh,
was actually over 1,000 times stronger. Crona and Ragnarok had them beat in destructive power, blistering
Crona
speed,
and
arsenal
Ragnarok.
that could
That's
take
the name of
advantage
her
Venom's
host.
key weakness.
Ragnarok. I kept forgetting
Just
it.
got Ragnaroked.
The winner is Crona.
Crona, Crona, Crona. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got?
This is the red team. We are here to destroy you.
Red versus blue?
People with tanks are never outnumbered.
Red versus blue. Who would really win? That battle was good. Here's the thing. As soon as they introduced Crona's sound powers and the sound attacks, I knew this fight was going to be very, very limited. Again, we see Venom just didn't have the firepower, didn't have the strength to really finish an opponent. But with that being said, Crona and Ragnarok had every counter available to him. Couldn't be taken over by the mind. Anytime they got sliced or maimed, they were also going to re-heal. What I didn't expect was Ragnarok to be so rude and so abusive to Crona. Like, I know they said that Crona spent their entire lives being abused, but like, geez, like to literally have your host come out and like beat up on you while you're sitting right there, it's absolutely absurd. Also, you throw in the blood feat of the 10 tons of blood to like crush an entire city. Like, this fight was interesting, but I wouldn't call it close by any estimation. Because of my lack of knowledge on Crona, I was totally team Venom, but that changed so fast, so very fast, because that sound and extreme heat disadvantage that Venom has, that's really hard to overcome. Even if he builds up the resistances, and immunity is completely different, and yeah, that resistance is not going to be enough, especially with these feats. Did you see the moon Crona open the mouth? Like, what is going on in that Soul Eater show? Like, my God, or anime, I should say. Let me not call it a show, anime. But it was an intense battle. It was very appropriate for the first battle of October. I definitely felt the synth vibes. I felt the Halloween vibes. I felt the evil presences sneaking in. And I appreciated that they did it what looked like a ritualistic building, maybe like a church, I want to argue, but not quite a church. And then the sky battle was amazing, with both of them producing their creepy wings, sword fights. Not to mention Crona has ability to wield 4 swords at once. Yeah. The more and more I just recap this battle in my head, the more and more I just overtly realize Venom was, man, out of his league, unfortunately. With that being said, if you made it this far, again, you haven't already, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video. We post 3 times weekly on the channel, different kinds of reactions. If you want to catch me live, I'm live on Twitch every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We do some chatting, we do some gaming, we talk about anime and death battles, and we just have an all-around great time. If you want to keep up with me, check the top pinned comment below and the description below for my Patreon, Reddit, and all my socials. I'm your man behind the cam. Remember, stay nasty, y'all.
You nasty.
Oh, I'm an asshole. If I hit this, I'm an asshole.
Loading new magazine!
Oh man, I missed the right shot.
Count in position. Nitro